Hey Magic fans, welcome back. Captain Clyde here. We're on box 5 of 6. We're getting there with these box of draft boosters. Once again, we're going through 6 boxes of draft boosters to see how they stack up. Smack the camera around a little bit there. See how they stack up versus the set boosters. And at the end of this series, I will put the numbers together for you guys. The same way I did with the set boosters. And then we'll get right on it. So, open our first pack here. Get everything set up before we start talking. This over here, there, junk foil, no good rare. And, alright, so we're all set up, ready to go. So, top of the conversation for today. Draft booster boxes. So, we've been talking about draft booster boxes versus set booster boxes. How good are they? One of the things that we're not realizing is on the open market, set boosters go from 140 to 150 depending on your area, how much it costs. That was a nice one. With that said, I believe that Wizards wanted to sell set boosters to get a higher markup and sell the same amount of boxes because the draft boosters are really made for drafting. That's what the whole intent of draft boosters are, but people are doing mass box openings with them and trying to make a little bit of money. So to give people that thrill of opening packs when not in a booster setting, they figured that if they made a set booster, which is nice and flashy, has all kinds of extra stuff, it has the list, it could give you all these extra things and all this extra bling, that it would generate and drive the price higher, generate extra income. So the problem is, from what I'm hearing from my sources and some of the LGSs I talk to, is the Kaldheim draft booster boxes are starting to get discounts because nobody's buying them. Because it's kind of hard to run drafts when nobody's out there doing drafts because we're not allowed to get together and do those things. So the latest thing to come up from that is now starting with pre-release, which will be the next one, which is Strixhaven pre-release. Draft boosters will not be sold during pre-release, which I don't even know why they call it pre-release anymore, because it's not really pre-release because that's normally when most of the boxes go on sale. But with that said, pre-release now will not have draft boosters on sale the same weekend. You'll actually have to wait to release weekend before you can get draft boosters. However, you will be able to buy set booster boxes. Interesting, right? Oh, that's nice. Foil Realm Walker, very first foil rare. Pretty sweet. So what that means is, for an extra 20 or 30 bucks, you can get your cards, but you have to buy set boosters the week of release. And as we all know, we're all kind of hardwired for that we want it now kind of scenario. We want everything right now. We don't want to wait, even if it's a little bit cheaper. So what a lot of people are doing there by just buying draft boxes because they didn't care about set boxes. And therein lies the problem. Oh, first mythic, Tyvar Kell. Very nice. So, moving forward with the Strixhaven pre-release, it's looking like, unless Wizards changes their mind, again, that there will be no draft booster boxes for sale. The only draft boxes that will go out will be for the actual release event itself to be used as price support, not actually to be on sale. So that's kind of interesting. And I think a lot of this stems from where they're trying to make that little extra money, because I'm sure it doesn't take a whole lot extra to make set boxes. I mean, yeah, they all get extra foils and so forth and what have you. But that's only like an insubstantial, couple pennies amount per pack maybe. When the box itself sells for an extra, 20, 30 bucks depending on your area. So I think this is something that, pushing forward, they're trying to find that sweet spot of how much can they charge, how much are we willing to pay to do mass sales. Oh, very nice. Mythic number 2, alternate art or showcase, Coma. Very sweet. So just a heads up for you guys moving forward in the future. If you do plan to have a Strixhaven release on the off chance that they let us, don't expect any draft boosters to be on sale that weekend. So what that's going to do basically is push back not only the ability to get cards, but basically draft boosters a whole extra week until the actual release date, which is the following week. So what kind of effect will that have on the market? I don't really know, because they've already cut back the number and amount of draft boosters that they're selling. So I honestly don't know how it's going to affect everything, but it does look like Wizards is trying to get you to spend extra money to get it now, as opposed to just waiting and then paying $20-$30 less. Because let's be honest, you know, as soon as these Strixhaven, well, actually, as soon as Kaldheim was over, right? Or even before Kaldheim was over, there was talk about Strixhaven. Let's see some previews. Let's see some spoiled cards. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, that's a nice foil rare. Very sweet. Foil rare number 2. And then our actual rare, full art. Very nice. But anyway, as soon as Kaldheim was over, I mean, we moved around to the next thing. You know, where's our Strixhaven releases? Or what's the next Magic Layer secret drop, right? Like, that's the way we've been wired. It's always, we want it now and we're ready to move on to the next thing. So just something to think about, guys, when you're out there. So if you're going out to your local LGS and wondering why you can't get your draft boxes on time, that's apparently the new announcement from Wizards. That's how that's going to go. No draft boxes on pre-release weekend. However, you can get all the set booster boxes you want. And once again, like I said, that's just from the local LGSs and my other friends who own stores I've been talking to. It's what they've been telling me. Oh, nice. Showcase Mythic, number 3. Go God of Fury. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's a little fugazi to try to get people to buy set boosters instead of regular boosters, to try to increase profit margins over the long term? So people can't buy draft boosters immediately and they have to wait? Or do you think there's something else going on to it? Do you think they're going to actually try to, like, maybe even stop, for the most part, selling draft boosters, go straight to set boosters under the current environment, even though it feels like we're about ready to come out of this whole COVID restriction thing? Because I'll be honest with you, if you look at the market, you'll notice that cards in the market are starting to spike, especially modern cards and legacy cards. And I think that spike is coming from people anticipating the opening back up of LGSs and events so that we'll be able to actually go play. And what's going to happen is they want to get those cards now while they're cheap before the prices go up, because of the announcement of, hey, we're going to start doing things again. But that's just my personal opinion. You know, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it. And we can talk a little bit more about it later. Oh, Mythic number 4, starting to get worried there. Nice. Burning Rune Demon. And it looks like, once again, guys, we're getting right up there to that. We got 3 packs left. We got 4 mythics. So we got 2 foil rares. It looks like we're about to the same thing as was before. Like I mentioned, 4 to 6 mythics, 2 foil rares every box. Looks like that's going to hold true again in this one. So as we finish cracking these last couple packs, thanks a lot for your time, guys. Thanks for listening to me. Hope you learned something today. As always, like, subscribe, support the channel. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this kind of stuff. Remember, hang out with your friends, with your families. Play you some Magic. Get together. It's all about over. We can actually do some fun stuff again. Actually go out some Magic tournaments. Something good in close? Oh, just Tibby. So it looks like this one's only a 4-2. 4 mythics, 2 full rares. But not too bad. 2 of the mythics are worth money. You got a Cosmo and a Tyvar. Both the foils are worth some money. So it's pretty sweet. I don't think this box is too bad. So once again, guys, thanks a lot for your time. I appreciate it. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends, get them looking at the channel, post in the comments things you'd like to talk about. I'll bring them up whenever I can once I get around to them. And as always, be kind, people. Let's have a nice easy, and fun Magic community. See you next time.